Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Lieutenant Leroy. Welcome back to freaking Kona. Back at the LeChance house, trying to figure out what the hell went wrong. What is this? Oh, hello.
The general store, along with several more infrastructures in the area, had been acquired by wealthy industrialist William J. Hamilton. Perhaps the village should be rechristened Hamiltown.
Alright, founded by Bertrand LeChance more than 20 years ago, the general store, better known as Chez LeChance, is one of Manistan's economic mainstays. Since the passing of its aged owner, however, business wasn't as blooming as it once was. Gilles LeChance, inheritor of the humble establishment, had no choice but to sell everything to William Hamilton, the rich and famous businessman who sparked a major controversy last year when he announced the reopening and expansion of his copper mine. As of now, operations at the general store are expected to remain unchanged despite the change of hands. Gilles LeChance still helms the register. Alright. Also, you're gonna notice I'm gonna mess up on the controls a lot more because I decided I wanted to play the rest of the game in the dark. Need to check this shit because this game's kind of glitchy when it comes to remembering what I've picked up and what I haven't. Anyways, I switched to a backlit keyboard because I decided I wanted to play this game in the dark. And the only backlit keyboard I have is like a tiny little itty bitty freaking Bluetooth keyboard. Like one that you can connect to your cell phone. It's like I could reach from my pinky to my thumb, I can reach all the way across it with one hand. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's go. Back to the truck. Where to next, bud? Alright, we're at the LeChance house. Let's check out the Bedard and Roy houses. Maybe go down to the cabin if I can make it that far. Yeah, let's check out those two houses. Let me check and make sure. Did I already deposit? Yes, it saved when I deposited them. So I guess I can assume that it saved just about everything. Alright. Which way there, bud? Alright. And where is it? This right here? Shit. Damn it. Hang on. I haven't been checking their mailboxes. I could have missed so many keys. I'm sure there's shit in the mailboxes. Oh, hello. Hells yeah. May the treasure hunt begin. I have hidden wonderful little things for you to find all over the village. Follow my clues. You are holding in your hands the first map. The hunt begins at my place. You are so clever, I'm certain you will find everything. Martin. Alright, so Martin left Marie a little treasure hunt. Alright, this is the Bedard house. So I guess we will do the treasure hunt and find some good supplies, possibly. Oh, I remember this house. No, you bitch. Boom. Always ready to get the hell out at a moment's notice. Because, you know, paranoia. Boom. Look at that. Turn that shit off. Hell yeah. I already have... Oh, I could just turn it on. Okay, I thought I was gonna... Let me pick it up again. It's like I don't really need to. Because I've already got one.
A true Catholic always strives to keep lowly temptations at bay. Obviously, Carl thought, someone in this house wasn't doing a good job at upholding the Holy Bible's teachings.
Looks like someone had to hide their habits. Damn it. Hang on. Equipment. Boom. Come on out, you baby back bitches. Someone fancied themselves a handyman. Here's a tiki thingy. Why is there a tiki thingy? What is that? Damn.
Carl smiled at the sight of the nicely protected garden. Hopefully, the Bedards had managed to dig every last potato out before the sudden snowfall.
Yeah, too bad they're fucking wrecked. Shit. Let me up on the freaking porch. Thank you. Of course.
What was even the point of locking your door? If everyone hid their key in the same place. Carl was starting to feel like his investigator life lacked challenge.
Fucking dog. Right.
The house smelled like incense. The kind that reminds you of the good Lord, of peace.
Oh yeah, I remember this house. So no other channel? Screw it, let's start a fire. Is my gun not out anymore? No loose change in the cracks. I mean, somebody's been looking for it. Somebody in the house. Dun dun
Religion was
dun.
very influential throughout Quebec many years ago. Indeed, it was surprising that Carl did not come across a single chapel since arriving here.
How did they draw the sun? Easy. You use two things at once. Why is there a ball? There's a ball. Anyways. Bada boom. Boom skis. Look at that shit. Boom. Boom. What are you? Hang on. Why am I attaching a wire to anything? Polaroid. No sound on the line. Hell yeah, bro. What is that? Matches? Awesome.
The family's mother must have spent her days washing the filth off her kids' diapers.
Alright.
Who knew that giraffes thrived in the North Pole? The craze for toys was stupefying.
Ugh. Anyways. Nothing of use. Flashlight. Anything good? Anything useful? I hate dark rooms in video games. Expo 67, Canadian World Exhibition, Montreal. Canadian Pulp and Paper Pavilion. That's a tongue twister if I ever heard one. Boom skis, look at that. Marie's diary. I have a diary just like Mom.
Bedard had without a doubt been the closest man in the village to William Hamilton, otherwise known as Uncle Willie.
Anyways, I have a diary just like Mom, unlike her though. I don't wear a long face when writing, but I do love to write my thoughts. And about Martin most of all. I love talking about him. Blah 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 blah, Romeo and Juliet and shit. Martin Blaze. Okay, we know his name now. Marie Bedard and Martin Blaze. I lost appetite, can't sleep anymore every waking hour. Dad's making me see Dr. Beaupre. With his big hands touching me everywhere, his foul breath exhaling all over my face. I'm not sick, I'm in love. I wonder if he found the key I lost the other day. It's pretty sad when I did, because it's for Dad's garden shed. And Martin has always been afraid of him. I think Martin's dad is a bit like Dad's God. That's a weird thing to say. The key fell in a burrow next to the shed. Poor Martin, he cried like a baby. But I still love him. Okay. Fell in the burrow next to the shed. Alright. We know where to get a key. Yep, we know where to get a key. Let me check this last room real quick. I hate dark rooms in video games. What's that journal entry? Hang on. Journal. Case of vandalism. It needs the eye of professional. I'm meeting Hamilton at the general store. Here investigates window smashers and blah blah blah. Oh no. Bedard family home was completely empty, not a living soul. No. So Roy, Jean-Luc Bedard. It would appear the good notary knows William Hamilton pretty well. Not surprising, the rich man must always know the notary of his village well. After all, he needs him to get the law on his side when he wants to exploit poor workers. Nice. Sharing her bedroom with her older sister, Marie Jeanne. Her diary shows her intelligence, nothing exciting about her stories except her adventures with her friend Martin. I'm happy that she left the region with her family. Nothing happening here can harm her. Two little girls with that history from a family who reminds me of Little Women. Instead of Dr. March's 4 girls, we might one day tell the story of Notary Bedard's 3 girls. But it would probably be a much less exciting story. Martin... Stop! God! Is only looking for entertainment in this northern desert. He plays troublemaker and brings his friend along with him. Kids will be kids, right? Alright, so I think... I want to look at the Blaze house. But I also... would like to look at the Martins' house.
The Bedards had vacated the premises. Carl gathered they would be of no help.
Alright. Jean-Luc had never had a knack for mathematics. Try as he might, he'll never realize that he simply cannot be the father of the child I'm bearing. But how can I be sure? I have to keep this a secret at least until the time is right when it will be safe. Dr. Beaupre told me it would start showing soon, that I couldn't keep it hidden forever. Gotta muster courage, he said, with his usual condescending tone. Courage to face what's coming. But he doesn't get it all. For him, I just had some childish affair. He doesn't realize I brought eternal damnation upon myself. Marie is very sick and Jean-Luc plunges into despair. I told him nothing about the evil growing inside me. Sometimes I get the feeling he can see right through me. My Marie's suffering and I'm the one to blame. To pay for their parents' sins. Okay. Should I read onward? Marie has recovered, but there's something really gloomy about her now. She always seems so sad. Maybe she got a glimpse of what dying is like. What if she's an unhappy child now because of me? On me 2 nights ago, if the baby makes it, maybe Dr. Beaupre could convince him it was born prematurely. It's my only way out. We're heading to Lac Saint Jean tomorrow to visit Jean-Luc's mother. I need to. The situation is untenable now, and we fear the worst. Alright. So they're obviously not in town. What is this?
Dream catchers originated from First Nations legends. They were used to trap nightmares.
Alright, I guess that's all there is to do in this house. Whoa. What was that? The hell was that flash, man? Scared the shit out of me. Whew. Okay. Alright, we're good. We good, fam. Let's go check out the Roy house. I want to check out the Bedard house. Or not Bedard. Whatever it is. You know what I mean, the Blaze house. Let's go look for this key first. That's the house. Is this the garden shed? If this is the garden shed, that's kind of disappointing because then I didn't need a key for it. I don't think this is the garden shed that they were referring to. There's gotta be another. Let's go back this way. Hang on. Gun just in case. Hello, Wolf Prince. Yeah, I don't see any garden shed. Let's check that little map. Where is this map? No, I don't need that. Don't think I need people. Hang on. Is there anything? There's nothing here. Hang on, guys. Jesus. Documents? Treasure maps. Huh. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I can't possibly imagine what that is supposed to mean. I don't. What street is that gonna be? What houses are these? I haven't seen any streets that look like this on the entire map. I mean, maybe the going from the Blaze house. Yeah. Alright, let's get to the Roy house. And I'll try and search that one real quick. Then we'll end the episode. Stop, I know whose house I'm at, bruh. You don't have to keep telling me over and over. So I'm assuming that the garden shed was at the Blaze house. Hang on. Fucking dog. It's gonna be the next house on the right. Come on, dude. Go up the dang hill.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
What is this? I'm writing this because I feel guilty. The other day, Martin and I were taking a stroll not too far from your house, and we saw that the door to your shed was open. I wanted us to mind our own business, but Martin likes living on the edge. He took a few shiny things, including some bullets. Now my dad always told me never to play with those things, so I immediately put them back. But Martin hid the other things. I confess, Mr. Roy, I have so many regrets. But you mustn't call the police. You won't call them, will you? My father would be so angry. I'll bring back all of your things, I promise. Marie. Haha. Alright. Apparently, Martin likes to steal things. Why am I so cold? Bro. Broski. Brozef. Broham. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get in the car. We need to get to the house. Freaking dum-dum. Shit, man. Whoa. This is one that we've already been to. We're going to it again. Because I want to actually look around. Is this the one that we couldn't open? No, we could open it.
It was a classic Canadian house, except for the absent horde of kids that would normally be swarming about.
Alright. We fled. It was getting too dangerous. More people live in northern Manistan. It would be safer there. Jean Roy. Or Jean Roy, whatever the hell it is. I don't know, man. Why is there a random ass cabinet right there? Nothing. Gee, I'm just going around stealing everything, aren't I? Alright. Matthew had yet to add murderer to his curriculum. He was fond of new experiences, especially the most thrilling ones. Taking the life of a flesh and bone individual who the night before was still able to think, dream, fantasize, calculate, read, held the promise of exhilarating sensations. Unlike Raskolnikov, it wasn't about axing an old Jewish hag to pieces to test some lunatic theory. Not at all. Matthew just wanted to know how it felt. Seemed so simple, horribly simple. He didn't have any particular victim in mind. Like most people, his desires ran quite wildly. So he only had a vague idea of them in mind. He pondered using a rifle or a knife, assassinating a young girl or an old man. Tried to focus on practicability. Pretty sure that's supposed to be practicality, but you know. The victim would have to be defenseless. Bodybuilding wasn't exactly Matthew's strong suit. He would have to act spontaneously, but not too much. He wasn't that eager to learn what spending the rest of his life in prison would be like. Some experiences carry just too high a cost to be worth it, really. The fantasy. So is this Matthew a made-up character? Cookie jars are always too high to reach. Haha! I like that. Nothing. Alright, that's gotta be... Yeah, I knew it. Freaking matches, man. What is that? There's something in there, bro. Shit, never mind then.
The photograph was snapped not too far from here, Carl noticed. The couple seemed to be very good friends.
Snapped right there.
The couple radiated something akin to lightheartedness, to freedom. Perhaps some people out there truly found a way to live happily ever after. A picture of Wilfred in his youth. Carl figured right away that the man must have been some kind of wildlife officer.
Alright. Painkillers. Alright. Nothing in there. Yet again, nothing in there. Is there anything? I don't even think I can go past here. I can't close this door. The hell, bruh? Nice living room, bruh. Oh, hello. 303? Who takes all the rifles, but not the ammo?
Not a single weapon was left. All of them were gone.
What does this say? Pause and read. Cool. Pause and read. Pause and read. Awesome. I'll read them in post. Nothing. Alright. One more room. Fish? No. Why do they put mirrors behind doors? How weird are these people? Alright, pause and read. Pause and read. Boom. Sorry guys, there's just too much stuff to read in this house. Konopoly. You win if you pass go. Nice. So it's basically the Canadian version of Monopoly. As long as you pass go, you win. Everything nicely organized. I would have to say he is definitely... This dude is definitely military. One would have to assume. Freaking, let me click on it. There we go.
Just one more move and white is checkmated. Game over. It seems the game was abandoned right before the final strike came down.
Alright. So I guess that does it for today's episode. At least for now. Thank y'all for... Oh, hello, bottle. Thank y'all for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Do what you do. I'll see you all in the next one. Deuces.